Hello everybody, this is Wolfen Reacts, and welcome to a commentary video. Today we are watching Nuke Norway's top 5 scary ghost videos, ghost caught on camera. And pretty much what we're gonna do is that I'm not gonna give my opinion until the end of the video. And pretty much I'll probably talk about one of them because I know that Nuke Norway has some pretty good footages, gets pretty good videos from the internet. So, I might talk about one of them and then tell my opinion to see if these videos are real or fake. So, and I'm going to try not to pause the video because last time I did that with my other video, it kind of messed up the alignment of the words and the original video I was watching. So, I'm going to try not to pause the video, so here we go.
Top 5 ghosts caught on tape. The Doorway. The Barton Mansion in Redford, California is considered by many to be one of the most haunted locations in the state. Way back in 2001, 2 young men decided to investigate the abandoned house. What they caught on tape remains one of the most controversial ghost sightings ever recorded.
Cover my back, alright.
So as you, well, I might talk in this part here. As you can see that they're very startled.
Right there.
And what they experience next is pretty scary, so. Now, why were they scared? It was because they saw some type of demonic humanoid creature. Nuke Norway will probably explain it the best, but you can see how clearly they're terrified now. I would be terrified if I saw someone like that coming out the doorway.
It looks as though the figure in the video has to crouch down to fit through the doorway. This would mean that the person, ghost or whatever this is, had to be around 7 feet tall or more. Today, 16 years later, the 2 men who recorded the video still claim that the footage is 100% real. The Anguished Man. Sean Robinson has been posting YouTube videos for over 7 years of a painting that he claims is haunted. According to Sean, the painting, named The Anguished Man, has a dark history. It was painted by a mentally disturbed man who committed suicide shortly after completing it. Sean claims that every time he gets the painting out of his attic storage, strange things begin to happen around his house.
So I'm going to set up the recording equipment and leave it
That is
for
very common when you have
hours.
haunted things. Especially stuff that have been haunted by their owners. Objects that have been haunted by their owners. And eventually possess their own work. Oh, jeez. As you can see, the painting is making a weird sound. Sounds more like a stomach gurgling, mostly. If you guys can see, the door is closing on its own. And then I'm guessing that something else will happen next. I'm probably gonna guess that the picture moves. Or it gets lifted up.
Over 7 years, Sean has only posted 8
like
videos to his YouTube channel. He says that between filmings, the painting is kept securely locked away in his attic. Headless haunting. Some kids in Iraq are filming around an old abandoned
That's probably
school.
a good thing.
At first, their exploration is pretty uneventful. Then one of the boys mentions in Arabic that his phone that had been fully charged was now about to shut off. Right after he says this, the cameraman nonchalantly pans around an abandoned classroom. Just then a call to prayer can be heard from a nearby
Apparently
mosque.
on this video they meet a shadow demon.
Strange footage.
as you can see that they're very curious, but when they go into the door, something else decides to walk towards them. Something very scary. You see that? What you see here, people, that is a type of demon that's called a shadow being.
The boys couldn't see the headless apparition with their naked eye and had no reaction. It was only later, when watching the footage back, that they noticed the chilling figure in the video. The Phantom Diner.
And the weird
CCTV
sound
footage
it was
from
making
Jimmy's
was
World
terrifying
Grill
too.
in Bedfordshire, England, captured some strange activity in
I
the
know this
restaurant
one.
on tape.
The silverware start to move.
Now, if this scene were being faked with multiple hoaxers pulling fishing line or strings, it seems like it might attract a little more attention from the other diners. But in the footage, no one even looks up until the noisy plates and silverware hit the floor. The Girl in the Graveyard. In this next clip from all the way back in 2005, Mexican TV personality Facundo Gomez is filming himself in what is supposedly a haunted cemetery in Mexico City. Suddenly, he hears someone crying from somewhere in the distance and goes to investigate.
Just to let you guys know, I'm not gonna speak anymore. I'm just gonna wait for this video to end to talk about stuff, so. Sorry, I had to adjust the mic.
No está nada lógico una niña llorando en un cementerio a las 12 de la noche. Bueno, más. A la 1:30. ¿Me va a escuchar? ¿Alguien ahí? No sé. Amiga, ¿cómo te llamas? Amiga. Niña. Ay, no seas imbécil. También me voy ¡Bravo! ¡Con lentes! ¡Eivor! ¡Vengas, güey! ¡Vengas, güey! ¡Por favor!
Now, this clip was first posted to the internet over 12 years ago. Despite rampant online speculation through the years that the film is a hoax, Facundo Gomez still claims that his clip is 100% real, and that he captured an actual ghost on tape.
Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. So, most of them looked pretty good. I don't know if any of them are fake or real. Most of them look pretty real. But from what I can tell, a lot of these footages don't have very good pixelating. Well, don't have very good quality of image. But that's the thing. When you have a camera like that doesn't have very good quality imaging for when it records, how would you be able to fake a video like that when your camera is like super blurry and all you can ever see is pixels? You can barely see anything. There probably is some software to do that, but it probably takes a lot of time to do that sort of thing. What I was most intrigued about was the ghost girl one in the cemetery. That looked pretty real, because mostly there are times where ghosts will make themselves present and will actually become more of a form they can become into, instead of being invisible all the time and always being seen by a camera. Because you can see that this the dude on the last part of the video, he could see it with his own eyes, and also the camera sees it as well. So ghosts are able to make their to make themselves formed to an object. They can become a form and make themselves known. So it looks pretty real. I'm not gonna lie about it. Also, the first video that showed up on the beginning of the video, that was pretty. When I first saw that video, it scared me so bad, because you see this big hunking little tall demonic looking creature coming out from the doorway. Its body's all bulky, but then you see its head. Like, I could see like big giant eyes and a bald head. I don't know. I could kind of see the mouth, but it looks like the big giant creature, demonic creature, it looked like it had a big slit on its mouth, almost like if it was almost like the Joker's mouth. It looks pretty wide. I could barely see any teeth, but I noticed that the mouth of that thing was slit open. So it was something big and scary. Probably like an unholy abomination. Something where spirits can combine themselves and form into a very terrifying creature. That happens to be a thing, actually, with demons and ghosts, that they can go into one thing and become something terrifying. Because there's always that legend that's saying that that ghosts or demons can form into your worst fear, and even they even become your worst nightmare. You're pretty much seeing them becoming your worst fear, something that you fear. Demons and ghosts can sense that fear. They can sense that you had that nightmare, and they will become that nightmare, that fear, the nightmare that you fear the most. So say that your worst fear is seeing a demonic looking dog-looking creature, like a zombie type of creature. Except this thing has no eyes, but its mouth is full of jagged, messed up teeth, and then it's very skinny, and all of its feet and claws are all like spreaded out like human hands, and it has giant claws. And that could be that fear. That person could have that fear because he brought it to life. Those demons sensed his fear and nightmare and brought it to life. So yeah, it's almost like saying that you can die in your nightmares. That is a true thing, because people can die of their own nightmares. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Jeez. Alrighty. This slobber over my arm. Okay. Anyway, that's all the time I got. And as always, subscribe to my channel. Become a part of the pack of Wolfen Reacts. Make a comment down below. Tell me how the video went. If you didn't like it, then I'll try to do a better video of something related to this. But if you did like it, then I will do more of the same videos with the same content that I put it with. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, put a comment down below, put a like, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I will see you on the next full moon. Bye-bye.